Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Redan. So, alright, since this is the month of October, obviously I want to talk about a bunch of spooky stuff, horror related content and whatnot. So here you go, I reckon. And I mean, okay, granted, I probably would have done it anyway because I like Halloween. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a year-round thing. So I guess I'm using this as an excuse, more so, I guess. Okay, finally got to Final Destination 5. The last one for the time being, anyway. And just, I don't know. Why am I even here? I feel like I checked out on this franchise a good while ago. Just stop it already. Just stop. It's coming out too cartoonish at this point. It's coming too outlandish. So, yeah. At this point, I'm just doing this just to get over with. That's my basic attitude. Let's just wrap things up. At least I can always argue that hey, at least I watched them all. At least I reviewed them all. It's not like I skipped on anything. Even though I kind of felt like I wanted to do that at this point. But okay, sure. Yeah, that's what happens when it comes to franchises. Not just horror, just any franchise, really. You keep it going and going and going and going and going and going and going. After a while, it just becomes rather maddening because it just comes off way too the same. And up to a certain point, it would just become over the top. It becomes outlandish, which does happen here, I guess. Whatever, just okay, yeah. Anyway, can I just stop here? I don't know why I bother anymore. I don't know. Anyway, of course, as always, let's just talk about the plot, shall we? Here we go. Oh yeah. So, what's going on here is that, of course, the Grim Reaper, is still around. He's still going around and whatnot. As expected, of course. So, okay, the Grim Reaper, he's pissed off, I suppose. I don't know why. Maybe because people keep surviving some things, I guess. I don't know. It would have been kind of cool, actually, if there was some kind of characterization of Death himself. I guess it's supposed to be the Grim Reaper. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, okay. I'm just let's just get straight to the damn point. Death has returned to claim the lucky survivors of this deadly bridge collapse in this fifth crazy installment of the series because this one individual, this guy, yeah, they were on this bridge thing, and looks like they were on some kind of whatever they were doing, some kind of. But point being is that it looks like they were just going to a spot, and he saw a vision, a premonition, and he saw this crazy thing. And it was basically on a business retreat kind of a thing. And the main character Sam has this premonition, like all the other characters from the previous installments, that he, his coworkers, boss, and several other individuals on the bus would die in this horrific bridge collapse in various ways. When his premonition ends, he realized, oh shit, it was just like a dream or something. He attempts to make everyone get off the bus, but of course, no one was believing him because a lot of people were thinking like, okay, no, you're full of shit. You're just crazy. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense concerning the fact this is the fifth installment. Have you not heard about the other stories that happened to the previous individuals in the other stories? Like, okay, like did you not were you not noticing what happened in the previous installments with the other characters? You think that this would have been like some kind of local news or something. I mean, it doesn't have to be local news. Maybe all across the country, really, or something. You think this would have been something like that would have gotten some kind of worldwide attention? Because with these people, these like random people, it's never just one person, of course. It's just random people, always young people for some reason. It's always young people for some reason, and that's never explained really. Why does it have to be young people? It can't be somebody in their 80s or something. I don't know. That's never explained. But point being, it's always young folks having this premonition. So you would think by this point, it'd be some kind of reputation that a lot of these people would have. Like, you think this would become common knowledge at this point? So listen to the person who has these visions and to get the hell out. Why are you fussing about it? I don't get it. Why you fussing? Anyway, they get off the thing, of course, they get off the bus, and after this, the bridge does collapse, of course, but everyone thinks that they are safe until the survivors start dying off one by one, just like happened in the previous installment. So it's up to Sam to attempt to find a way to prevent anyone else from dying before it's too late. So it's kind of like you just running on time, of course, so to speak, and that's about it, really. It's just that. And okay, again, it's quite a simplistic premise, of course. And but like we were saying earlier, I kind of wish it could have give the Grim Reaper Death himself more of a character. Really, like, is he the only one? Does he have a family, or he's just that one individual that exists that does this? Why? Why is that? I mean, okay, it's coming up, might be asking for too much, but what I'm trying to say is that they could have actually keep the overall premise, keep it the same, sure, but I'm just trying to say maybe change it up enough to make it seem more refreshing. I'm just gonna change it enough that you won't change too much, but keep the overall thing the same. Just add a bit more details to make it a bit more refreshing. I mean, it's a decent movie, I guess. It's not something that I would say is terrible. I mean, I guess those. I mean, I won't say that there's a bad entry of the series yet, because there's apparently a sixth one coming out next year, so we'll see how that goes. So my point being, it just feels too much the same. It feels too safe at this point. It feels too much the same, really. That's what I'm trying to get. So at this point, I'm just kind of bored of the series. I mean, yes, granted, none of these movies are perfect. None of these movies were meant to be masterpieces. None of these movies were meant to be like Citizen Kane or anything like that. I get it. These movies were not meant to be masterpieces by any means. I understand that. Just got over it. I'm saying I just got over it. That's all I'm saying. Just got over it. Is what I'm getting at. I'm just over it, really. Unless the sixth one just pretty much renews my interest somehow, I don't think I would be caring anymore. Not really. Maybe we'll go see how things go, I guess. But the characters themselves in this one do seem fairly shallow, as expected, and the dialogue just seems kind of faulty. And some of the effects actually look cheap in this time around. And even though it does have a decent budget, but still though, whatever, I guess. But anyway, I will say that the opening sequence with the bridge was actually quite impressive. Actually, it's actually pretty spectacular, and I would probably say it's probably one of the best openings to in the series. Of course, I actually like the opening sequence. The opening sequence was actually quite decent. It's exaggerated, yes. It's very, very exaggerated, but it's the way that was executed is actually quite impressive, though exaggerated. So, I mean, I guess. I mean, of course, there's nothing super clever here, not really. And I mean, some of this does come off kind of, I guess, contrived in some ways, like some of the others. There's like a few of the other stuff that happened here, of course. And I mean, I guess the story has a bit more time to develop, and why it uses the time somewhat wisely, and that makes everything seem tight as possible. So, I mean, there's some decent bits here and there, but the overall thing needs some work, is what I'm getting at. And overall, it's fine. I mean, the movie does attempt to be atmospheric and stylistic at the same time, which I can see, which is appreciative because there's still some effort in the production values to some extent, I guess. Even if the story itself seems kind of like whatever. Ugh. But okay, some of the music is actually suitable. Some of the music is kind of eerie here and there, and the direction shows uh some kind of understanding of the genre and the ability to breathe air and somewhat decent formula, I guess. So anyway, it's okay. It's very, very, very okay. I'll give this an overall rating of a 5.0 out of 10. It's a 5.0 out of 10 because, like I said, it's just very adequate. So adequate. Thanks for watching. See you.